Hey, fellas, welcome to episode 7. I don't usually like to blame somebody for my actions, but I watched a video today and it got me excited, and so I had to pull this out and just so happened to have brought this home from work today. So I watched the Mangini collection episode, and he had an old Grays hat on. And the Grays were an old Negro League baseball team. And so every year I buy the Negro League Baseball Museum wall calendar. And I'll say every year. Last year was actually the first year I bought it. Stumbled across it somehow, and maybe that was their first year, or it was at least the first year that I had seen it. So I wanted to flip through some of these. It's a part of our history that's kind of forgotten, at least it seems like. And so I was kind of hoping to show everybody some of that today, and I'm trying to keep everything from folding here, so I do apologize. But, it talks a little bit about the museum, which is located in Kansas City. And so it's dedicated to preserving the history of these leagues before integration, before Jackie Robinson. And the pictures are amazing. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this is 2022. 2023 is beautiful as well. And you're probably wondering, where did January go? Well, I have a friend, and her last name is Crawford, and she's a colleague of mine, and she wanted some of the Crawford pictures from this, so I went ahead and gave them to her. But so we ripped up a calendar, which is kind of unfortunate because it's so beautiful. But and here we go, the Homestead Grays. So you have. I'll see if I can lift this up here. These are some notes I just had about, different things at work, but it'll tell you different people on the team. So Josh Gibson's probably one of the greatest catchers ever. Buck Leonard is also probably a name a lot of people know. And a lot of these guys ended up having fairly tragic lives. Josh Gibson, I don't remember exactly how he passed away, but he passed away early in life, and for a guy who was absolutely amazing. I mean, Babe Ruth, I don't remember the quotes, but Babe Ruth had said that he was a phenomenal player as well. But look at the detail that was put into restoring these pictures, and you can kind of see the old picture up top here where my thumb is. So they did a beautiful job of restoring all these. And I just love them. So we're April there. Let me see. There's one of these. I'll have to make sure I go slow enough to show. But one of these is actually, it will say player unknown, which I find, I had said it's a history that's faded in our memory. And the fact that we can't even find, whose name is one of these players. Another Homestead Grays. This was one of the best teams ever fielded, and I know Kansas City gets the Monarchs get the kind of notoriety, but the Homestead Grays, which were right near or just outside of Pittsburgh, one of the greatest teams ever fielded. So I'm going to end up passing the forgotten player. The Baltimore Elite Giants of 1949. I mean, look at that. Picture is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Page Fence Giants of 1895, man. How about that? Beautiful cards. So yeah, the Mangini collection is the reason I had to get these out. I got so excited seeing the hat. Plus, I had brought this home today in hopes of doing an episode on this, and I just love it. This is the New York Black Yankees of 1942. And I think I have passed that picture. This is it. So you have Charlie Blackwell, and then this guy is unknown. It says unknown. Otto Ray, and it also says this guy is unknown. And I think that's James Cool Papa Bell, and you can actually see some old cards of his, I believe. And we have one more. This guy's unknown as well. So just amazing. Look at the background. Beautiful cards. And then on the back of the calendar, it has some of the different teams, some of the greats. It didn't have it says Cleveland here, but it did not have the Cleveland Buckeyes. I think that's the Cleveland Buckeyes, if my memory's correct. And then, New Orleans must really love their Pelicans. This is the Black Pelicans, and of course today they have a NBA team called the NBA or the New Orleans. I unfortunately don't follow basketball anymore. But yeah, I'm kind of curious if there was any semblance of history behind naming the Pelicans in basketball because of the old Negro League team. And if so, I probably could get behind that. That would generate lots of respect. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share this since I saw it earlier. I think they're beautiful. It's a quick episode. I appreciate you fellas checking it out. Part of history that's just underappreciated. I think it was 2020 was the 100 year anniversary for the Negro Leagues, and it just kind of seemed to kind of come and go without much fanfare. I think CC Sabathia tried to push it and try to push the history of it, but there was COVID and other things going on, and so yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you ever get a chance, I would recommend going to the museum's page, and I would recommend buying the calendars. It's great to have up in the house or at work, which is where I have mine. Thanks a lot, guys.